Domhnall Gleeson, left, and Tom Cruise in American Made. CreditDavid James, Universal Pictures Tom Cruise plays a smuggler in American Made. And engaged couples get a dose of reality in I Want That Wedding. What's on TVAMERICAN Made 2017, 8 p.m. on HBO. Tom Cruise and the director Doug Liman, who teamed up for futuristic thrills in the 2014 alien invasion movie, Edge of Tomorrow, cast their gaze skyward once more in this thriller, this time in the somewhat more politically fraught recent past. Mr. Cruise plays Barry Seal, the real-life commercial airline pilot who smuggled drugs for a cartel before becoming an informant for the Drug Enforcement Administration in the 1980s. Mr. Liman, who also directed The Bourne Identity, brings strutting humor to the thrills. American Made encourages and earns your laughter, Manohla Dargis wrote in her review for The New York Times. Although it also provokes skepticism, particularly in its attempt to portray Barry as a picaresque hero, one of those rogues tumbling and swaggering from adventure to adventure in a world that's more corrupt than they are. Image from left, Daniel Franklin, Joey Mejia, Donia Duperville and Bianca Renee in TLC's I Want That Wedding. CreditDavid Want That Wedding 9 p.m. on TLC. In TLC's newest wedding show, engaged couples attend 3 different weddings, one at the price points preferred by each half of the couple and one in between, without knowing their cost. When the prices of each ceremony are revealed afterward, the couple works together to agree on a budget. They then, presumably, live happily ever after, at least once they get through the rest of their planning. For a different rung on the ladder toward matrimony, watch Say Yes to the Dress, Atlanta, which has its 10th season premiere at 8 p.m. Also on TLC, Gotti, Godfather and Son 10 p.m. on E! The first is the feature film, Gotti, which stars John Travolta as the crime boss John Gotti. The second is this 2-part documentary, centered primarily around an interview with John Gotti Jr., who gives his perspective on his father's rise and eventual fall. What's streaming? Elle Fanning, left, and Alex Sharp in How to Talk to Girls at Parties. Credit Dean Rogers, A24HOW to Talk to Girls at Parties on iTunes, YouTube and Vudu. Last month, Jeanette Katsolas' review of this John Cameron Mitchell comedy contained what was probably the first use of the phrase, sexually adventurous alien tourists, in the history of the Times. Elle Fanning plays one of the extraterrestrials, who find themselves in the suburbs of London in 1977. Alex Sharp plays a teenage graphic novelist, who bonds with Ms. Fanning's character over their mutual taste for punk rock. Scam Austin on Facebook. Watch. This series centers on a group of fictional American high schoolers with real Instagram accounts. Short videos posted to the show's Facebook page throughout the week are compiled into weekly episodes. Screenshots of text conversations between characters are posted, too, and Instagram posts from profiles created for the characters add to the story. The first season runs through Friday.